So what I usually say is never take this off until we're done installing our camera, but you're gonna have to while we install it. And you guys want to set it up before you place it wherever it's gonna go. That way everything's easier. And you want to set this up near your router. So that way you know you have no Wi-Fi issues. That way it remembers your Wi-Fi and you're good to go. So here it is. There's gonna be details on the bottom. You're gonna see that. And there's the speaker on the back. It can move, yes. But you don't wanna manually do that. That's all automatic. But that's how it looks like. It's fairly small. It's not, I wouldn't say it's big compared to my hand. And I guess the length would be less than an iPhone. Maybe a Samsung, standard Samsung S25 or S26. Obviously, this is the size of maybe a baseball. So you guys kind of get an idea of the size of this. So that this part would be the size of a baseball, just about. Other than that, I can tell you that it looks really nice. It's a nice, simple, minimalistic design. So here we go. Anyways, let's just go on with the setup. So the first thing we have to do is just plug that here. All right, and this wall to your wall outlet. This will go to our camera right here. So we do need electricity for it to work. So there it's plugged in and it's just gonna turn on automatic. Right here, you guys are gonna see sync as well. So that's the button for syncing. Let me just plug it in. And now before we plug it in on your phone or tablet, wherever you guys want, just download this app. So here is the app that we need. Again, tablet or phone, it's fine. I'm gonna update it for now. You guys, if you're downloading it, there is no update. It's already gonna be updated. Now that it's updating, I just press open and then we just sign in and that's it. Then we can just add this. But usually you guys want to do this before you plug it in for the first time. That's why I should have mentioned that first. Anyways, right now we're just gonna open it up. And as I mentioned, I actually have the doorbell for them by this brand already. So that's why I have this. But if you don't have anything, you can just add something. And you go to a plus sign if you already have something from this brand already. So you go to a plus sign, you guys can scan the QR code on the camera. It's gonna be on the bottom. You guys can go on and do that. But make sure to turn it on right now, okay? So we're gonna do that exactly right this second. So the camera should be turning on. You guys should see that light. But anyways, there's a QR code down there. Just scan it right now. So that means on the app itself, just ready to scan.
Please scan the QR code on the device or AOSU base with your phone.
So once you scan it, just select your Wi-Fi. If your Wi-Fi is not here, just look for another one. It needs to remember your password, by the way. Click on continue. Then it's just gonna confirm your password. So just make sure that it's all good. Just going to continue. And then it's gonna tell you to press the sync button on your camera, which I already showed you where it is. I'm gonna show you again. So the sync button will be on the back, right beside the cable. Press it, it's right here. It says keep camera powered on, please use, blah, 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 there. And it's gonna tell you that it's normally green. So that's why we're turning this on right now and it's syncing. So again, once you've done that, you should see that green light like so. And then on your app, you guys just wanna press continue. I'm doing this on my tablet so you guys can see it, it's bigger. So we have to press and hold that sync button for 5 seconds this time until it beeps. So we're just gonna hold on for 5 seconds. Oh, there we go. That was a little bit over 5 seconds, but it beeped. That's exactly what we wanted. We want that green light to be flashing like so, not a steady light. We're just gonna continue on.
Please use the device to scan the QR code on your phone until the device emits a tone.
Okay, so that means we have to scan this with our camera. So with our camera, we place it right on front. You might want to put it 10 to 15 centimeters away. So don't put it like this close because it's just not gonna read it. You want it kind of far away.
Your Wi-Fi network. It may take a moment. Please wait for a while.
All right, then you're gonna get that message saying it's connected to your Wi-Fi. Well, it's connecting to your Wi-Fi. And then you can tell it.
Save settings successfully.
There we go. On your app, you have to go and press that you heard something, or it's just gonna go to connected successfully. Then we can just go into continue. And we're pretty much with the setup. Done, all done. That's how easy it is. Do you guys need to do anything else? No, you guys will see on the camera itself. It's
Calling your family. You can also leave a message to your family.
All right, it's gonna be blue. We're gonna not call your family. But now you guys know how that works. And so that's blue. That means it's working. You're good to go. You do not need to purchase a subscription. And that's because you guys can place an SD card. That works pretty well. I have the ring door camera and that works great with the SD. So you can just not do this. So if you guys want to over a cloud, go ahead. I don't. So I'm just gonna later. Then we're gonna see you got it. Then there we go. You have to follow the guide installation. So we can just press continue. We have to name our device. So we're just gonna press start set. You guys can put it anywhere you guys want. So this will go technically in the basement. So you don't see a basement thing here. So you can just go into custom. And I just named the basement. You guys can definitely choose anything you guys like. Press continue. From there, rec mode. Okay, so here we go. We have to place an SD card. So if you don't have one, no big deal. You guys can do that later. But it's very important to do it right now. It's just gonna be easier because then you don't have to go through this again. And it's not that you have to do the whole setup again. You guys can always add and take out the SD card anytime you guys want to. But once you press start set, it's gonna go ahead and give you those instructions, but you guys can always skip it if you don't have one at this point in time. So here's an example of a micro SD card. So luckily I happen to have one. The larger, the better. Obviously 32 gigs should be good enough. So we're just gonna put that on the side, press get started. We're gonna put all time recording or record by event. It depends. You guys want to record like all the time or just by the events. For me, it's by event. So continue. I'm gonna do local storage. I don't want cloud because I'm not gonna pay for that. So this would be the free way to do it. So local storage, continue. That doesn't mean that you can't access this through your phone, by the way. So once we put this in, we're gonna be able to just go and view videos, download them to our phone or tablet without any issues. This just means it's being recorded here, not on the cloud. But we can still access the videos and everything through our phones. So we're gonna go on. There's no memory card. So we're gonna go on.
Calling your family. You can also leave a message to your family.
We're gonna turn that off. So that's being annoying. And right now we're just gonna place this down here. So this is where SD card goes. So again, to place it, you just go like so. And then you go, insert it here, and push it in. And it has to click in, okay? There we go. So you clicked in. That means it's fully in. To take it out, all we have to do is just press on it and it's gonna come out, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now actually. So if you had your camera, let's say like this, and you want to take it out ever for any reason, you go like so, and you press on it, and then it will come out, and then just take it out with fingernails. But you have to press on it so it comes out. It's gonna come out by itself. So I'm just gonna put it back in. I just wanted to show you that. You shouldn't do this during the setup because it can get confusing. So we're just gonna leave that there and we're gonna press continue. So right now it's checking the memory card status, that's fine. So we're just gonna go on and select the first option. That's gonna reset it. We're supposed to just leave this like so.
Calling your family. You can also leave a message to your family.
It's gonna keep doing that because it sees us. So if you don't want it doing that while you're doing this, then go ahead and just make it view that way.
The call is ongoing. You can continue to leave a message.
All right, so right now it's telling me this. So there's something inside this SD card. I don't care, I wanna format it.
Your family didn't answer it. Uploading a message video for you.
Just make sure when you're formatting it, you're actually deleting everything from your SD card. It's brand new, you don't care. But if it's used, just make sure you're deleting something that you don't care about. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's formatting. Now that it has been formatted, go on to continue. It's telling me no storage card detected inside the device. So that's an error, obviously, because we literally just formatted it. It's okay. It might be just because we did that. But right now, just let it be. And it should tell you that everything's okay. So you should say 0. So space, storage, you guys should have enough. And total's 29. Yeah, all makes sense. We can go into continue. And there we go. Like I mentioned, we just had to wait for it to reset basically. Right now, mounting location. So the way that we're gonna mount it is just on top of a table. Nothing fancy. If you guys wanted to do it on somewhere that it's really high top or mounted on, then you guys need this. So all you would do is just to use these screws, put them through here, put them on the wall, and then what you do is put your camera on it and then just move it and then it's locked in. It's that easy. It's actually extremely easy. So that's for those of you who are gonna use this. In our case, nope. We're just gonna move this to the side because it's gonna go like this, kinda. So we're gonna place it on our desk and not the top of the ceiling. Right now, it's gonna tell us adjusted heights. So again, depends. You don't want it too low on the ground. I'm gonna go continue. Suggested layout, so you guys want some space. So that's 25 centimeters. Right now it's saying motion detected all the time because it's looking at all these shadows that's happening plus our voice and everything. Anyways, right now we are done with all of this. We can share this. We're gonna skip that because we're not sharing this with anybody. We're gonna press done. And right now, here we go. So this is from the camera. And to view it, we can just press here. Okay, the sound's gonna be really bad. But right now you guys can see the camera. And I'm gonna stop this. All right, so that's anytime you guys wanna live view thing events, you will go into events. Right here, local, you just recorded all of this. You guys can always download it or even share it. But I usually download anything that I need to download. Go back, and that's it. If you guys want cloud stuff, sign up for that. That's subscription based. I like just having everything on my SD card and I download anything that I want. You don't have to be at home to do this. You guys can be on the road, wherever. You guys can always access your camera, download any stuff that you guys need to download. So never worry about that. But anyways, as far as this video goes, we're all done with the setup. Congratulations. And that would be it. If you guys have any questions, comments, you guys can write down in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.